Dear students, today we will solve two problems on radiation. So here, one typical example we will take first. Two large plates are maintained at a temperature of 900 Kelvin and 500 Kelvin respectively. Each plate area has got 6 meters square. Compare the net heat exchange between the plates for the following cases. Both plates are black, and second case is plates have an emissivity of 0.5. So here one thing we have to remember that when it is a black body, the emissivity is always equal to 1. It is not specifically mentioned in the problem. However, it has to be assumed that by default, the emissivity of the black body is 1. Whereas another body is that is maybe right by the gray body, that is emissivity is half of the black body, that is equal to 0.5. And T1 and T2, 900 Kelvin and 500 Kelvin. Temperature of the one plate is 900 Kelvin, second temperature of the second plate is 500 Kelvin. Both the plates are same area, 6 meters square. One thing we have to remember that while solving the radiation problems, compulsorily we have to convert the temperature from degree centigrade to Kelvin. Here in this problem, there is directly in the Kelvin, there is no problem. However, the students keep on going for the errors in the examination that they will not convert it into degrees from degree centigrade to degree Kelvin. That is the fault they are making. So be cautious in this regard. So two cases are there already we can have. So Q12 net, both plates are black, emissivity is equal to 1. What is the meaning of that? It means heat transfer from first plate to second plate. Q12 means heat transfer from first plate to second plate. Net heat transfer means from 1 to 2, then 2 to 1. Again 1 to 2, then 2 to 1 like that. Here the emissivity is equal to 1 because it is a black body. So and the second case is that Q12 net, but the emissivity is half of the black body. So one thing, so first case we will take emissivity is equal to 1. And this equation Q12 net means heat transfer from first plate to second plate net is equal to area of the plate and sigma. Sigma means Stefan Boltzmann's constant. And that Stefan Boltzmann's constant you have to remember. Else otherwise, no worry, it will be available in the data book. When you open the radiation chapter of the heat transfer data book, definitely you will have the value of the Stefan Boltzmann's constant. No need to worry, but you have to be acquainted with the heat transfer data book. T1 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4 means T1 is 900 and T2 is 500. And 1 by epsilon 1 plus 1 by epsilon 2 means emissivity of the plate 1 is 1 and emissivity of plate 2 is 1 because both are black bodies. Already it has been specified. When you substitute these values, no need to say that the answer you can have with the help of this Stefan Boltzmann's. Okay, so you can see the 1 by 1 plus 1 by 1. So Q12 net is equal to 201.9 into 10 raised to 3 watt. So this is the first case. Now what is the second case is emissivity is 0.5, half of the black body. So here also you can see that the same equation you have to find out between the plate 1 and plate 2, but epsilon 1 is 0.5 and epsilon 2 is also 0.5. T1 and T2 temperatures are not changing. Stefan Boltzmann is the constant, it will not change. Area also not changing. So here you can say that it is equal to 67,300 watt. So this is the simple questions are there, but you have to remember that you have to go search for the heat transfer data book for certain values. Now we will take the second place. The sun emits maximum radiation at lambda is equal to 0.52 micro. Micro means 10 raised to minus 6 meter. Assuming the sun as a black body, calculate the surface temperature of the sun. Also calculate the monochromatic emissive power of the sun surface. Here the sun is assumed to a black body. Emittive is equal to 1. And lambda is equal to 0.52 micrometer. That is given. Means 0.52 into 10 raised to minus 6 meter. So they are asking the surface temperature, monochromatic emissive power. Okay. And total emissive power and maximum emissive power. So from Wayne's law, that is lambda max is equal into T is equal to 2.9 into 10 raised to minus 3 meter Kelvin, that is available in the data book. This is a very famous equation, Wayne's law, and it is available. Don't need to worry. But this equation is in which page it will arrive in your particular edition of the heat transfer data book. We have to remember it. Else otherwise it will be difficult to search again and again. It is a very, very simple equation. Then temperature is asked. Lambda is given already to 0.52. So temperature is 5576 Kelvin. So temperature is available now. Then monochromatic. What is the meaning of the monochromatic? Is single wavelength. For a single wavelength, what is the emissive power? So that is called as mono means single. Single chromatic means single wavelength. So this equation The Planck's law is available in the data book. There is no need. C1 and C2 means two constants are there. These two constants values are available in the data book. Lambda is available given in the problem. Temperature is already we have calculated with the help of Young's law. Then what will happen? After substituting these values, then we will get our emissive monochromatic emissive power 6.9 into 10 raised to 13 watt per meter square. Then total emissive power and maximum emissive power also we can calculate. Sigma T raised to 4 into 5.67 into 10 raised to minus 6 into 5576 into 4. But one thing here, total emissive power means it should be multiplied by area. Here the area is not given. So that is equal to 1. So you have to remember that when the area is given, E means emissive power is equal to A sigma T raised to 4. But A is not considered here. Why it is not considered here means the area is not given. So that is equal to 1. So we have not mentioned it. But remember that whenever it is asked for total emissive power, the real equation is power is equal to A sigma T raised to 4. Then maximum, for maximum wavelength, what is the maximum emissive power? That at the peak, we can have that is equal to 1.2 into 85 into 10 raised to minus 5 T raised to 5. That is also available in the data book, and you can have this equation. So very simple equations are there. But one thing you have to remember that the heat transfer data book referring is very, very important. If you keep the data book away from your daily usages, then you will find difficulty in remembering and also finding the equations in the data book. Also, you will be under problem. So data book is the second coin of the second phase of the heat transfer subject. So if you refer the data book correctly, definitely you will excel in the examination. Thank you.
Stop recording first.
More.
Stop recording.